Alright, let's get into the final bit on Fire and Stone and give my overview of the entire event. We're going to talk about Prometheus Fire and Stone Omega One-Shot. This is the conclusion to Prometheus Fire and Stone. Nothing really happened. This is the weakest part of the series. If it wasn't for the art, I would have hated it. The art is really gorgeous in this. In fact, I will show you some of it. Just gorgeous art. Let's get some better. It has the best art of the series, I think. But the problem with this is that it really doesn't do anything. It gives Eldon a conclusion, and it explains why they call the survivors called the Predator Ahab, the last surviving Predator of that whole team of Predators. They call him Ahab, and basically they go into the mountain to try to find a communicator, but they discover they can't, and Eldon. Well, I won't spoil the end. So I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It's just okay. Now, the thing with this is it's not important to read when going into the next event, Life and Death, which is going on right now. So let's get into this overview. Looking back on this omnibus, this big library edition, they have Prometheus first, Aliens, then AVP, then Predator, which, if you know me, I reviewed Aliens first because it was the prequel to Prometheus. Going through this, Prometheus is a great place to start, and then read Aliens. Overall, probably the best one is Prometheus. It has the best art. It has a really cool story, and just the fact that it's a Prometheus comic, and Prometheus is a shitty movie. But they've got this comic called Prometheus, and it's good. And that in and of itself is why it gets put over Aliens Fire and Stone, which Aliens Fire and Stone is also excellent. It's a really good read. It's one of those prequels that actually is a good prequel. There aren't too many of those because they give too much away. This one doesn't. It doesn't try to explain everything. It explains some things, of course, but it doesn't explain everything. AVP Predator, I think, is slightly better because it's sort of a buddy cop thing. It's more humorous than the rest of them, in my opinion, which is a nice touch at the end. And AVP, very weird, but a good kind of weird. So that's why I rank them, the 4 stories. And of course the one-shot is last. It doesn't really do anything. It was nice to have, though. Overall, I should give what version of this you should pick up. I recommend picking, if you can, pick up this library edition. The oversized art is excellent. Plus, it's the only place you can get the Omega One-Shot. The trades are good too. I actually have the digital trades via Comixology, which they went on sale several months ago, and I just read them all in one sitting, which was an excellent read. That's cool too. Singles are really hard to find of this now. It was really difficult for me to get all the single issues. I do have them all now, but it was a pain. It was a little expensive. I think it's even more expensive now. But anyway, that's my review of the entire Fire and Stone event. Check it out. I'm finally done with Fire and Stone. Let's get into something new. Let's get into a little book from Boom Studios called The Woods, Volume 1. See you next time, folks.